Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Welcome back to News 46. Now let's join Deanna O'Donnell with your news across Nevada. Deanna?
The U.S. Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit granted Lambda Legal's request to expedite the hearings of a lawsuit challenging what they're calling Nevada's discriminatory marriage ban. The decision comes after Nevada Governor Brian Sandoval sought leave to withdraw his brief defending the ban. Governor Sandoval's request and the earlier decision by the Carson City Clerk Recorder to withdraw their brief were motivated by the Ninth Circuit's recent ruling that discriminatory classifications based upon sexual orientation must receive heightened scrutiny and should be presumed unconstitutional. The heightened scrutiny standard is much tougher to meet and rendered the state of Nevada's arguments in its original brief defending the marriage ban no longer tenable in the Ninth Circuit, as Nevada Attorney General conceded in a statement released last week. The withdrawal of the two government defendants leaves only the Coalition for the Protection of Marriage, which the U.S. District Court had allowed to intervene, defending the marriage ban. Lambda Legal represents 8 same-sex couples challenging Nevada's law banning marriage for same-sex couples. The lawsuit argues that barring same-sex couples from marriage violates the due process and equal protection clauses of the U.S. Constitution. The percentage of Nevada high school students taking advanced placement exams has improved over the past decade, but still falls below the national average. A report released by the College Board shows 16.9% of Nevada's class of 2013 scored a 3 or higher on an AP exam during high school. A score of 3, 4, or 5 is typically accepted by colleges for credit and placement. While that's below the national average of 20.1%, it's a big improvement in Nevada since 2003, when only 10.3% of students taking the exam posted those results. More staff has been authorized to implement Nevada's new medical marijuana law. A panel of state lawmakers approved $365,000 to hire 5 administrators who will oversee applications and inspectors for pot growers, processors, and dispensaries. Money from the state's general fund will be repaid through fees once the program is up and running. Nevada voters approved medical marijuana in 2000, but the only way for patients to obtain it has been to grow it themselves. That's about to change after legislatures in 2013 approved a bill setting up a distribution and taxing structure for medical marijuana. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
Thank you, Deanna. The Pahrump Valley High School drama students are performing this Saturday, and the public is invited to attend.
This Saturday at 7 p.m., we're going to have a Valentine's improv show, and it's $4, and you get $1 off if you bring your sweetheart. It'll be us and one other person, our newest member.
Oh, yeah?
Her name is Cassidy, and she couldn't be here with us today.
Let's talk about what we're seeing right here with the improv. You were up there kind of introducing what this one performance is about. There's going to be a couple different performances, right, this Saturday. What were they doing today?
They were doing pictures, and it's one of our favorite skits. Yeah. It's fun. It's more spontaneous, and we act out and the people describe it, and it's pretty fun to do.
So they're kind of putting up a scenario, and then the other actors
we provide a picture.
Provide a picture.
A picture of basically anything, just randomly like stand in a position that might make no sense at all, as to where the actors who are arguing have to make some sort of sense out of it, like a table.
Just spontaneously come up with what is actually what you guys are posing as. This is part of the improv that you guys have been doing for a while. Tell me a little bit about improvisation, coming up with these things.
It's difficult at times, but once you get the hang of it, you are able to bounce off of each other. Like, she can say some sentence and I can think of something very quickly afterwards that counteracts it or makes a pun off of it or something.
Is this one of the things that you guys like to perform the most during the year, or do you actually like scripted?
We don't script it. It's all spontaneous. This is a newer one that we learned. We like it. It's fun. It involves most of us, and it's
Really gets the crowd going too, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah.
All right, so give me all the details once again.
Okay, so it's on Friday the 15th. Saturday the 15th at 7, and it's $4 for admission. You get $1 off if you bring your sweetheart.
And it's right here at Pahrump Valley High School in the auditorium?
Yep.
And here's Angela Miles with today's First Business Brief.
This is the First Business Brief for Thursday, February 13th. I'm Angela Miles. As winter weather grips the nation, Home Depot is springing ahead by adding 80,000 employees for its peak hiring season. Home Depot is encouraging students, retirees, veterans, and reservists to apply. Amazon is hiring 2,500 full-time workers in Virginia, Kansas, South Carolina, Washington, and Tennessee. A UBS survey finds a majority of online shoppers will renew their Prime status for the current $79 fee, but are less likely if Amazon increases the fee by up to $40. And football players at Northwestern University are moving the ball forward in their effort to form a union. Players filed a petition January 28th. At a hearing Wednesday, an attorney representing the university argued athletes are students, not employees. The players' attorney contends the school generates huge revenues from their work. That's the First Business Brief. I'm Angela Miles.
Is it still winter?
I don't think so. It is spring weather in Pahrump, Nevada, I'll say that, but not around the country.
I know. I feel so sorry for some of the weather that they're having elsewhere, but I can tell you that we are definitely lucky here.
We are very fortunate.
There you go. We'll have your weather with Noah Began when we return.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Thursday, February 13th. Today we had sunny skies with a high of 75 degrees and an average temperature of 62 degrees. Winds are coming from the south at 3 miles per hour with gusts up to 5 miles per hour. The UV index today was 4, which is moderate. Humidity was at 17%. Sunrise is at 6:33 this morning, and the record high in 1957 was 79 degrees. Tonight we'll have partly cloudy skies with a low of 42 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 43 degrees. Winds will be coming from the north-northwest at 1 mile per hour with gusts up to 3 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 32%. Sunset was at 5:23 p.m., and the record low in 1949 was 20 degrees. Tomorrow we'll have partly cloudy skies with a high of 79 degrees and a low of 44 degrees. Winds will be coming from the south-southeast at 3 miles per hour with gusts up to 6 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 19%. Sunrise will be at 6:32 a.m. and the UV index will be 4, which is moderate. For our 7-day forecast, we have a mostly cloudy week. Your high temperatures will be ranging from the mid-60s to the high 70s, and your low temperatures will be ranging from the mid-30s to the low 50s.
Thanks so much, Noah. Well, tomorrow, Symphony Animal Foundation in Tails End is holding a fundraiser for the Nye County Animal Shelter. It is at the Pahrump Nugget from noon until 2 p.m.
And that is Valentine's Day.
It is Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, and there's lots of specials happening.
Yeah.
We've been announcing to you that Denny's is doing a 2 for $20 special, but they're not just doing it on Valentine's Day. They're doing it now through Sunday. So you can go 2 for $20. You get an entree for $2. I'm sorry, you each get an entree. So you get 2 entrees, you get an appetizer for $2, you get a dessert. Each of you can have a dessert, and all you need to do is buy your drinks. Nice. So it's a great deal. It's only going to be happening through Sunday, so you might as well take advantage of that. And I hear Love is in the Air over at Draft Picks.
Yes, sing it.
Oh, Love is in the air.
There you go. Draft Picks is having their Valentine's Day special too as well. I'm not exactly sure of the price, but I know it's shrimp and steak, and you get a bottle of wine and all these things. So
and they will have entertainment. Tom Saito will be
Tom
there.
Saito he's going to be there. It's going to be fantastic.
That's what the memo said.
And so you can go by Denny's. You can go by Denny's on Saturday and Sunday too, and you can take your Valentine. And you guys better be out there shopping. I heard a lot of things are selling out at the stores. So
see, it doesn't have to be a one-day thing. You guys can celebrate all the way through Sunday.
We're girls. We
Poor
want to
guys.
send all the guys out there.
All right, everyone. Well, that does it for this edition of News 46. I am Rhonda Van Winkle.
And I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
From all of us here up on the Hill, we wish you a great evening. We will see you here again tomorrow night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.